March 2024, at the Suwon District Court in Gyeonggi, Yeong-su, best known as Player 001 in Netflix Squid Game, appeared in court over a 2017 case. The 80-year-old Golden Globe-winning actor was found guilty of sexual misconduct. The verdict has had a significant impact on his career, with roles lost and his scenes removed from an upcoming film. Once celebrated as a symbol of South Korean artistic excellence, Yeong-su's conviction marked a dramatic fall from grace. The scandal not only tarnished his legacy, but also sparked broader conversations about accountability in the entertainment industry. So today, let's explore the story of Yeong-su, a tale of fame, controversy, and accountability. Are you ready? Let's start. Yeong-su's journey to fame was anything but conventional. Born on October 19, 1944, in Gyeongsang County, now part of North Korea, Yeong-su experienced a challenging childhood. His family relocated to South Korea during the Korean War, where he faced personal tragedies, including the loss of his father and brother. But despite these hardships, Yeong-su found solace in the arts. So his acting career began in 1963 when he joined a theater group called The Square. Over the decades, he became a prominent figure in South Korea's theater scene, performing in over 200 productions. His roles ranged from classics like Faust and Richard III to Shakespeare's The Tempest. Also, his deep connection to Buddhist philosophy often led him to portray monks, a recurring theme in his career. Yeong-su transitioned to film and television later in life, earning acclaim for his role in Spring, Summer, Fall, Winter, and Spring 2003. However, his global breakthrough came in 2021 with Netflix's Squid Game, a dystopian drama which included contestants taking part in deadly versions of traditional children's games. As Il-nam, the elderly contestant with a mysterious past, Yeong-su captivated audiences worldwide. His performance earned him critical acclaim, resulting in a Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actor in Television. He became the first South Korean actor to win the prestigious award, a milestone that highlighted his talent and brought him into the global spotlight. However, in November 2022, the world was stunned when allegations of sexual misconduct surfaced against Yeong-su. The charges arose from an incident in 2017 in which Yeong-su was accused of kissing and hugging a female co-worker from his theater group against her will in the vicinity of his personal residence. According to the victim, the meeting caused her a great deal of psychological pain, which prompted her to seek counseling and record the incident in her personal journal. Initially, Yeong-su denied the allegations, stating that his actions were misunderstood. Also, he had previously said he held the woman's hand while guiding her around a lake. "I apologized because the person said she wouldn't make a fuss about it, but it doesn't mean that I admit the charges," he said. Moreover, his legal team rejected all charges, asserting that the victim's statement was the sole proof against him and claiming that her statement lacks specificity, consistency, and logical coherence. However, the victim's testimony, supported by her diary entries and counseling records, painted a different picture. So the case gained widespread attention, not only because of Yeong-su's fame, but also due to the broader implications for South Korea's entertainment industry, which has faced increasing scrutiny over issues of power dynamics and misconduct. Now, the legal proceedings against Yeong-su began in 2022. Prosecutors pursued the case, seeking a one-year prison sentence for the actor. According to Korean media reports, prosecutors argued that the victim had been living in fear both at work and in daily life since the incidents occurred. They also noted that instead of apologizing to the victim, the actor allegedly caused additional harm by stating, "I did it with the heart of a father." However, in February 2023, during his first court hearing, Yeong-su told reporters he was sorry, adding, "I think I behaved badly." Additionally, while speaking in court, Yeong-su expressed regret about his situation, stating, "I am ashamed to be standing in court at this age. If my words or actions were wrong, I will accept the consequences. However, even upon reflection, I do not believe I committed any act that could be considered assault." The actor added, "If my careless words and actions hurt someone in our brief acquaintance, I regret that. My 80 years of life have collapsed in an instant, and I feel empty. I just want to return to my place." Later in March 2024, after the court hearings, the Seongnam branch of the Suwon District Court delivered its verdict, finding Yeong-su guilty of sexual misconduct. The Seongnam branch of the Suwon District Court sentenced Oh to 8 months in prison, suspended for 2 years, as well as 40 hours of attendance at a sexual violence treatment program, the court official said by telephone. The decision was based on the consistency and credibility of the victim's testimony. The court emphasized that the victim's account aligned with the evidence and could not have been fabricated. The ruling was widely regarded as a landmark moment in South Korea's entertainment industry. Women's rights groups celebrated the decision as a step toward accountability and justice in an industry often criticized for its lack of transparency. Moreover, Women Link, a women's rights group in South Korea, urged Oh to apologize to the victim. The defendant resembles other offenders of sexual violence in theater in the past who tried to cover up their sexual violence as favor and friendship, the group said in a post on X. Later, while talking to a group of reporters, the organization said, "Now we can say that the sexual violence in the theater is not an old custom, but sexual violence. The accused must stop trying to make his assault go away, apologize to the victim, and accept his mistake." However, the conviction marked a dramatic fall from grace for Oh Yeong-su. Once celebrated as a symbol of South Korean artistic excellence, he became a cautionary tale of how power and fame can be misused. The scandal led to his removal from upcoming projects, and his reputation suffered irreparable damage. The South Korean Culture Ministry quickly responded by withdrawing a series of advertisements that featured him. According to reports from the Korea Herald, all images and posts associated with him were removed from the government's official website and YouTube channels. Around the same time, Oh Yeong-su stepped away from his role in the South Korean play Love Letter, signaling the growing repercussions of the scandal. Additionally, distribution company Lot Entertainment announced plans to cut his scenes from the upcoming South Korean film about family, further distancing itself from the disgraced actor. As for his career-defining role in Netflix's Squid Game, Oh Yeong-su did not appear to receive approval to return to the highly anticipated second season, reflecting the deep impact the allegations and conviction had on his standing in the entertainment industry. These measures underline the widespread response to the scandal, effectively isolating Oh Yeong-su from both the public and professional spheres. Additionally, his case also sparked broader conversations about the entertainment industry's responsibility to address misconduct and protect vulnerable individuals. It highlighted the need for systematic change, not only in South Korea but globally, to ensure that power imbalances do not lead to exploitation. So, for Oh Yeong-su, his misconduct wasn't a private indiscretion, it was a public spectacle that fractured the foundation of his stardom. The admiration he enjoyed for his craft is now juxtaposed with disappointment. Additionally, the courage it took for the victim to break her silence was equally monumental. It reminded everyone that speaking out is an act of bravery, especially when the accused holds power and prestige. It was a lesson to support survivors by fostering empathy and creating systems that ensure justice, not fear. Yet, beyond the individuals involved, this situation mirrored broader societal challenges. It reflected South Korea's evolving stance on the Me Too movement, signaling a cultural shift toward confronting uncomfortable truths. And perhaps the clearest takeaway was that accountability should transcend power, prestige, and fame. As difficult as it may be, we must collectively work towards a society defined by respect, equality, and meaningful change. So from his humble beginnings as a theater actor in South Korea to his rise as a global sensation in Netflix's Squid Game, Oh Yeong-su achieved feats that many can only dream of. Yet his fall from grace underscored how fame and artistry cannot shield anyone from accountability. The allegations and subsequent conviction brought the darker aspects of his life into focus, challenging the perception of a celebrated figure. While his contributions to the arts are undeniable, his legacy now carries a cautionary message about the importance of ethical conduct, both on and off the stage. And as the entertainment industry continues to evolve, Oh Yeong-su's case serves as a stark lesson on the need for accountability and the collective responsibility to uphold justice and transparency. Now, what are your thoughts about Oh Yeong-su's case? Share with us in the comment section below. Also, if you liked this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content.